Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla, and Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon, have been at odds for more than 15 years. The billionaires have engaged in the hostile language since they started publicly disagreeing in 2004. In addition to competing to have the biggest net worth, the two have been involved in a protracted space race with their rival reusable rocket firms for many years. In 2002, Musk established Space Exploration Technologies, also known as SpaceX. Bezos established Blue Origin in 2000, 2 years earlier. Since the firm's establishment, great competition has existed between them to be the first to land people on the moon again after 1972. Welcome to Good Lucks, a channel dedicated to inspiring you to expand your mindset, make general life breakthroughs, and realize your full potential to see what life has to offer. From 2004 until 2013, when Blue Origin filed a protest against SpaceX to win over NASA and its Kennedy Space Center launchpad, there was no public conflict between the two. One of the various legal proceedings the CEOs have undertaken over the years was this one. Musk and Bezos have infamously used Twitter to disparage one another in addition to filing lawsuits. The SpaceX founder has been known to label the CEO of Blue Origin a copycat and to write insults about his Amazon ambitions. In this video, we examine the competition between the two richest men in the world to determine whether it is real or not and how it has evolved. With that said, let's begin. Similar space ambitions in the early 2000s. Both Bezos and Musk started Blue Origin in 2004 and SpaceX in 2002, although both had expressed interest in going into space very early on in their careers. The goal was to take humans farther into space than NASA had ever managed by using innovation and substantially reduced space travel costs. Bezos attended the University of Florida's Student Science Training Program in 1982 after receiving a valedictorian honors in high school. Bezos stated in his commencement address that he dreamed of the day when humans will colonize space. He declared to a local newspaper that his goal was to exterminate all human beings and see the planet transformed into a big national park. Bezos is still clinging to his idea because of the enormous success of Amazon years later and the subsequent founding of Blue Origin. Musk became a fortune after selling Zip2 to Compaq for about $431 million. At the same time, Bezos was striving to launch his visionary enterprise. Additionally, he was active with the non-profit Mars Society since 2001 and was motivated by the idea of putting a greenhouse for plants on Mars. He was so taken with the concept that he thought about contributing to the project's funding. Musk decided to start his own company that could produce affordable rockets after being turned down by Russian firms for the purchase of reconditioned intercontinental ballistic missiles that could launch the greenhouse payloads into space. He received about $230 million from the sale of PayPal to eBay, which he used to found Space Exploration Technologies Corp., which is trading as SpaceX in May 2002. An unfriendly dinner discussion in 2004. At a period when both of their firms were still relatively young, Bezos and Musk met in 2004 to discuss their separate plans for reusable rockets. The conversation, however, didn't wind up being as productive because there was resentment towards each other's opinions on both sides. Musk clarified the specifics of what was said during the conversation. He tried his best to offer helpful counsel, which Bezos allegedly mostly disregarded. After this dinner, the two billionaires avoided each other for almost 10 years. Conflict over leasing a NASA launch pad in 2013. Rivals Blue Origin and United Launch Alliance rejected SpaceX's 2013 attempt to secure exclusive access to a NASA launch pad. The two businesses officially complained to stop SpaceX from utilizing the site, but SpaceX ultimately obtained permission to use the pad. Bezos had offered to turn the launch pad into a commercial spaceport open to all launch firms during this protest, but Musk reacted angrily, labeling the idea a false blocking strategy. He attacked Blue Origin harshly, claiming that despite 10 years of research and development, the company had been unable to produce a trustworthy suborbital spacecraft. According to a 2013 report by Space News, Musk exacerbated the conflict by saying SpaceX would gladly accommodate the needs of their competitors if they managed to arrive in the next 5 years with a vehicle qualified to NASA's human rating standards that can also dock at the space station. A Blue Origin New Shepard rocket launch. In 2014, Blue Origin attempted to patent drone ships, but was unsuccessful due to opposition from SpaceX. SpaceX successfully petitioned to have a drone ship patent issued to Blue Origin in 2014 invalidated after arguing that the invention had been existing for decades and so could not have been patented. Rocket boosters are landed by drone ships. Due to Blue Origin's ownership of the patent, SpaceX would have to pay to use the system. After the court sided with SpaceX, Blue Origin was obliged to drop its patent claims. Twitter wars and taking shots at each other in interviews. When Blue Origin's New Shepard rocket made a successful landing in 2015, Bezos posted a video referring to it as the rarest of animals, a used rocket. Musk, though, joked that SpaceX had already accomplished the accomplishment 3 years earlier. Bezos took a different approach and wished them luck when SpaceX successfully landed its Falcon 9 spaceship, to which Musk replied with a thank you and a flying kiss emoticon, maybe implying some light-hearted humor and healthy rivalry. Musk immediately tweeted that Bezos was a copycat when Amazon revealed its intention to launch internet-beaming satellites in 2019, and again when it bought self-driving cab company Zoox. Putting the term blue on a ball is problematic branding, Elon Musk wrote in a tweet after Blue Origin unveiled its Blue Moon proposal for a lunar landing craft. In a 2021 interview with the Financial Times, Musk claimed that Bezos took himself and his work way too seriously. Bezos has been less blunt in his criticism of Musk in his tweets, but in a 2019 conversation, he dismissed the notion of reaching Mars and referred to it as unmotivating. Bezos said, "Go live on Mount Everest for a year and see if you like it. It's a garden paradise compared to Mars." Most recently, in May 2022, Bezos tweeted his worries about how Musk's acquisition of Twitter would give China the upper hand on the social media network. Dispute over talent poaching. In response to Amazon's decision to withhold the publication of a book about the coronavirus written by author Alex Berenson, Musk has accused the online retailer of having a monopoly on publishing, as well as of stealing SpaceX's talent. According to Musk's biography, Ashley Vance, Blue Origin performs these surgical strikes on specialized talent, offering around twice as much as their wages. However, Musk's most unplanned jab came in response to a BBC question on Bezos in 2016, when he answered, "Jeff who?" These business owners captivate us with their inspiring tales about their personal histories, operations, and goals, as they are being promoted by one of the most effective publicity machines in history. We will never know if they are real or just perfectly manicured and coiffed. Therefore, if we find ourselves drowning in clickbait about these men, it is not a coincidence that we find them alongside celebrity news. Rather, it is a crucial component of their business plans and a major source of their money and influence. Is there competition between them? Are all of these mere publicity gimmicks designed to give people something to talk about? What do you think of the situation as a whole? Post any more queries or remarks in the comments area. Engage with us as much as possible. Click the like and subscribe buttons if you enjoyed the video so that others might view it and be inspired. To ensure you don't miss any new videos regarding personal development, enable the notification bell as well. We'll see you in a future video.